5 again, Angelo. The end of the week, it's a great way for me actually to end the week. Having a session with you, I really enjoy it.
Me too, Coach. Thanks.
Well done. So we talked about. We're gonna go over what we talked about, what we were gonna go over, and then I'm gonna hit you with a surprise question as well. But you have forgotten the tracker today, how we normally track our effort and understand our heart rate and where we lift the intensity and where we need to drop it, etc. Plus our metrics that we really rely on to understand the value of the workout, right? So once we knew that, we talked about the PRE scale, perceived rate of exertion, from 8 to 20, with, let's say, 14 equating to, in theory, 140 beats a minute. So we checked in with that at different times, right? And we now know, after weeks and weeks of using the watch, pretty much where we are for each individual exercise. So it was quite interesting today to try to go off your own experience of that, but also your own kind of instinct, and be able to just say, okay, where do you think you are on the PRE scale? And if you said I'm about a 14, we would understand it as 140. So what did you think about that, and how do you think it crosses over into the real world of actually having the watch?
I think there's this feeling of, now that I don't have this instrument on my wrist, that now I'm going to be going unfiltered pretty much, and might overexert myself more than I would want to. But I was able to feel, just from the experience, where I more than likely am from a beats per minute perspective. So when you were calling out where I felt I was,
yes,
I was really drawing back on how I was feeling all those times we've done it. So that sort of eased my mind a little bit.
yes.
But knowing that I can use that formula that we're talking about to really gauge that, at least I know, and I've done it before on my vacations where I just upped and picked up a workout without using my watch, and be able to gauge that and at least feel good about what I was doing.
Yeah. So we know certain exercises bring you up over 160 into that range. Do you feel like on those exercises where you know they're a high heart rate one, that you were a bit more cautious today because you didn't have the watch?
Oh, I didn't feel too cautious about it. I actually feel at a point where I'm able to push through some of those really tough times, like today, especially when we're on the straps.
Sure.
Like I know in the beginning we talked about breaking it up in tens,
yes.
but I could feel like I can totally do the three shoulder
the matrix.
I can do the matrix.
It's 30 reps. It's not easy.
Yeah.
So, and you do those really well. So excellent stuff. Using that to lead into the next one. You have your own business and all that goes along with that, the long hours and the innovation, the entrepreneurship that goes with it. So we've been going maybe 3 months. So my question is, the pop question is, how is this, or your overall, and we talked about this at the beginning, your exercise education and knowing and having a suite of tools that you can do even at home, that now the weather's getting better, you're out biking. How is this package of things that you've come to through this experience helping you with dealing with stress?
Oh, especially since, we have our session scheduled towards the end of the month, end of the week. Gives me something to look forward to know that I can release some of that stress in my exertion through the workout. So that, and what's really, really feeling good now that the weather's coming around, is that I'm going to have a lot more of that channel to release that stress with the various exercises I do outside of our sessions. So
your walks and your bikes,
yeah.
And I know you love the bikes. Is there anything you can pinpoint to say that within that business realm, you can say, you know what, I'm handling this so much better since I've started this program?
Well, like you say, I lose the education and the tools that you've given me. I'm obviously in business always looking for the edge as well.
Sure.
So leveraging newer technologies to help you be more efficient, be more focused in that area where it's going to give me good results. Yeah. It's the same way as we're applying the tools that you're giving me, so I can focus and increase wherever I need to. So
more energy.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah.
Well done. I'm really interested in that field. I love that kind of how that transcends, crossovers.
Totally understand.
Great stuff. Well done.
Thanks,
really
Coach.
good workout.
Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you.